Hello from Poland. Today I'm going to tell you about the real cost of living here and how much we spend on life in Poland. My name is Natalie. Let's get started. Life in Poland, in general, doesn't differ much from life in other European countries. The mentality is quite similar. Hardworking people, just like in places like the Czech Republic or Latvia. The cuisine is also similar. Borscht, dumplings, although they call it something different here, like pierogi. There are sausages, sauerkraut, and of course what I really love, the vegetables. They are incredibly fragrant and tasty here. The language is understandable, and Slavs can pick up it much more easily. A year and you will already have Polish under your belt. Life in Poland and, let's say, in the Czech Republic or Slovakia is quite similar, but there is one major difference: the cost of living. For example, the price of housing. Housing prices vary significantly depending on where you plan to live. In major cities like Warsaw or Krakow, or in a smaller town, Warsaw, Krakow, Wrocław, think of them as New York, Polish style. The prices here can truly shock those who have just moved. A one-bedroom apartment in central Warsaw can cost between 700 and 1,100 euros a month. The closer you are to the city center, the higher the price and the smaller the space. However, if you move to a smaller town, you can rent a large house with a big plot of land for the same 700 euros, even with a wine cellar. In my next video I will show you such a house in the village, so make sure to subscribe to my channel. Now let's talk about smaller towns. Everything is much simpler and cheaper here. Prices are 2 or even 3 times lower than in large cities. For example, I decided to find the cheapest housing in a big city and surprisingly found a room in Krakow for 170 euros. If we talk about rent in a small 20 square meters apartment, it would cost around 480 euros. In Warsaw, the same apartment would cost at least 700 euros and it would still be quite small. But how can you live on 500 euros a month? Our options: a room in Krakow for 170 euros. By the way, I will also tell you about transport fare, health insurance and entertainment cost, and you will be shocked by the prices for healthcare in Poland. Let's now move on to the most important expenses: food. Is it possible to buy everything you need for 200 euros? That's about 860 Polish zlotys for an entire month. Let's check what you can buy with that. I've picked up carrots, onions and other products to calculate everything. Poland is known for its delicious dairy products and great cheeses, so I recommended the product that I buy myself. And my favorite candies. In total, all these products cost me 836 zlotys. Overall, for 200 euros, you can buy quite a bit of food in Poland for the whole month. Public transportation in Poland is convenient and accessible. For example, in Warsaw, a metro ticket costs 4 zlotys 40 for a 20-minute ride or 6 zlotys for 75 minutes. In other cities in Poland, like Krakow, ticket prices will be a bit cheaper. If you use public transport every day, a monthly pass will cost you 35 euros. For European standards, it's quite affordable. For those living in the suburbs, there are also buses, and for those who prefer their own transport, I can tell you that parking parking in Krakow costs about 70 euros, the same prices as a monthly transport pass. That's why my husband and I left our car and use only public transport. By the way, taxis aren't that expensive either. A taxi ride starts 3 euros. Now let's talk about the healthcare system. Healthcare in Poland is free, but only for Polish citizens. If you don't have insurance, you won't be able to get into public healthcare facilities. A doctor's appointments cost from 400 zlotys, and surgeries are significantly more expensive. For example, a spinal surgery can cost up to 13,000 euros. Over the past 2 years, we've spent more than 2,000 euros on healthcare, and that's without insurance. The cost of health insurance ranges from 100 to 300 zlotys per month. This is for a basic plan, but for peace of mind it's better to have insurance. But there is something that I can afford in hospital in Poland. This is food. We had lunch for 28 Polish zlotys. It's cheap, healthy and tasty. As for entertainment, you can have a reasonably priced dinner in Poland. A meal for 2 people with a child will cost around 50 euros at a decent restaurant. And of course, what you can save on is housing, public transport and health insurance. So, how much do you need to live comfortably in Poland? If you both work as a couple, you can live on 1,000 euros per person a month in a small town. But for comfortable living in a big city, I would recommend it have it at least 1,500 euros per person. I wish you all a comfortable life and reasonable expenses. This was Natalie. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave a like. See you in the next episodes of the Looking for Reasons to Love Poland.